No, look, the Iranians are resisting because they have a deep-seated antagonism and hatred of the West, of the United States in particular, the great Satan, that might in the end prevent them accepting a deal in their own interest. But I have to very strongly from what my colleagues are implying here, that the point of the Israeli position is to make America go to war. I think that is wrong, and it's near libelous.
You know what? Welcome to Give Me Five. We do not hear from that great man often enough. It was an outrage for anybody, let alone the panel on Fox with Bret Baier, to not only imply but to say, as Charles Krauthammer refers to here, that Israel's, the whole purpose of Netanyahu making his case is so that the U.S. will do the dirty work for Israel. I don't buy that at all, and I believe it is libelous in a very dangerous way. A very dangerous way. You know, we went through that with the Iraq War, didn't we? The Jews wanted a Bush to bomb Iraq. They got us into this, both the Israeli Jews and the Jews in the administration. We're going down that path again? Here's more.
Bibi began his speech by talking about Israel defending itself. It has never once in its history, unlike any of the Arab states that America has saved, ever asked for American help. In all of its wars, it fought alone. It emphasized that. And second, the idea that the only alternative to accepting a capitulationist negotiation, which is what we are offering Iran, that the only alternative is wrong, is equally false. There is a middle way. Obama always says it's either what I am demanding or war. It is not.
No, absolutely not. And here's more. Watch this.
Nobody is asking for America to go to war. What the Israelis are asking, what a lot of Americans are asking, including the majority of Republicans, is real sanctions and give the Israelis the right, the green light, to go and defend themselves. They have never asked for Americans to go to war on their behalf, and they are not asking that today.
I couldn't agree more. I don't see how anybody could see it any other way. I could see Mika's daddy, Mr. Brzezinski, and Jimmy Carter seeing it that way. But the folks who were on Bret Baier's Fox panel, including Bret Baier, George Will, I can't imagine how they would see it any other way. And here's more.
It certainly is the case that it is the heart of Benjamin Netanyahu's life and career that Israel exists because Jews will never again depend on the kindness of others. They're not going to be like Blanche Dubois in A Streetcar Named Desire. They're going to defend themselves. I am not competent to say whether the Israeli Air Force, even if it can overfly Saudi Arabia, is capable of the number of sorties necessary to suppress Iran's air defenses and then to do lasting, serious damage that can't be reconstituted in a hurry to the nuclear weapons program. But I do not see how this whole argument makes any sense unless the threat of war is there.
Right. The threat of war from Israel. And you know what? As Charles Krauthammer is about to point out, from Israel and her Arab neighbors/partners. Did I say Arab neighbors/partners? Yes. Watch.
It's quite possible, particularly if they have the assistance of the Gulf Arabs. We have heard reports that the Saudis are offering to their airspace, which reduces the demands on the Israeli Air Force. It reduces the refueling issue, perhaps even landing rights. So there is we don't have access to Israeli plans. The Israelis conducted a rescue in Uganda, sort of half a continent away, that everybody had assumed was impossible. The Israelis are preparing. The Israelis are prepared to do it. All they are asking is for a green light that America won't turn against them, as Europe will if they launch an attack,
by the way,
and to apply sanctions.
Yeah, and Charles continued to get pushback from Baier, and I can't understand it. This is a dangerous canard that Israel's plan here is to have the United States go bomb Iran. I don't believe that for a second. And I think it's a dangerous thing to repeat without proof. Your Newsmax Now updates next.